Hello friends, this is a little bit longer Vantage Point video than I normally do, but I just sold DFT at $2.70. So on DFT I made I don't know how much I made. I think $14.50. I had 50 shares of it, and I got in for a pretty good price at $5.46. Sold for $5.75 a few days later. So that just closed right now as I speak. Just boost up your speed on your YouTube. Click at the 1.25 speed if you want to go a little quicker, but I had a lot to share, so I just hope you really get a blessing out of this video and see the beauty of Vantage Point. Hello friends, I'm going to show you today some of the trades I've done on Vantage Point or because of Vantage Point and how they are doing. The first trade is AI. Again, right now it's Thursday at 12:58 Central Time. First trade I took is AI. I will show you the Vantage Point charts in a few minutes. The first trade though I took was AI. When I did this, it was up 80. It's actually up $93.50 right now. Profit is $93.50. BKKR $131 currently, but it's because I sold one, so it would be over $155. I sold one and made almost double the money on that one. CCI is currently down $85. DEFT is up $57 currently, $56.92 actually. DLXY $16 currently. GEN, that's currently down $96. Honeywell HON, that's currently down $5. It was up 70, but it took a big hit. Something happened there. But Honeywell is right now breaking even. Lucid LCID, that's currently $81. LXRX is currently $4.76. I only bought 50 shares of that. LYG is up $1.35. I bought 10 shares of that. Master I purchased because of something that we spoke about yesterday. I purchased Master and I'm up $847, and I sold one of them already, but I'm up $850 since I did the trade yesterday afternoon. NPPTF, that's up $29.01 right now. OI is up down $2.50. Let's see what else. PLTW, that's $25.65 right now. PTEN down 35 cents right now. I got Starbucks, that's down $32 at the time. TDOC up $10.69 currently. And ULTY, that's down $8.03. YEXT is up 12 cents. And again, a master trade I took yesterday, as you see at 10:58 in the morning. Lindsay and I were on a call, and I decided it looked good to take. I bought it at $4.75, sold for $7.25, and that was a nice $250 profit overnight. Again, right now my $4.60 call on master is at $510 currently. So wait, my mistake, $9.70. So it's almost doubled. $4.68. It's actually more than doubled already. It's worth $510. I paid $460. It's worth $970. So on a $460 trade, I made $510 profit currently. That's thanks to Vantage Point. Now, part two, I'll go over a few of the charts and just show you what I saw. Charts for September 9th. Okay, Lucid. I purchased it right at the crosshair right now at $18.99. And as I mentioned before, Lucid is currently up to $20.76. Almost a $1.75 increase. I purchased it. This was nearing the bottom. The Williams indicator looked great. It looked pretty, like it had pretty good upside potential. when I did the purchase, you could see the stochastics was right near the bottom crossing over. So was the RSI at the time. So I'm looking at short-term signals. If I look at the triple cross, we'll just see the was turning yellow, so it looked pretty like things were turning around. You see it did come off the bottom, which is optimistic. Color was green. If I go one more thing to the short term, let's see what we got there. Let me just go this way, views. F6, I should know that, but F6. Short term was definitely green, looking like a good buy. All indicators were in the proper order. At the time, they were all moving up. And the long term was on the bottom, but I'm more concerned about short term. That was going up strongly. So that's why we bought Lucid. DEFT, again, we'll look short term, was looking green. Williams indicator showed a lot of potential going up. I purchased at 209 a share basically, and it again is currently up 266, so up by what? Almost 58 cents or 55 cents. It looks like it's up just in a few days. I only bought, I think, about 100 shares of that one. And again, you can see the indicators. It was just crossing over in the stochastics, looking pretty good. We don't really need 6 months. We can go down to 3 months. Get a little better blow up of it. But you can see this when I bought it, the stochastics were right here. They're starting to cross over and cross out. So I think it's almost time to go with DEFT. I'll look at that after we get finished with this. Then I got MCHP. I'm just going to make sure I've got that down there. I don't see microchip. I apparently didn't buy it, or I sold it already. So microchip, I don't have it anymore. I can't tell you live what I did. Here's Lloyd's LYG, $4.45, and I purchased only 10 shares. I don't know why, but it's $4.57, so it's up marginally. Owens, that I purchased at $12.80, and it is currently at $12.82, so that's not moved too much yet. As long as it's not getting close to this, I'm not too concerned. I've got a lot of days left on these trades. If you look at this shows the days I got left. I got 120 days to play with this yet, so I've got it's got a long ways to go. I'm not really too worried about the time right now. And then General, that one's not done very well. That's one of my bigger downfalls. We've got 3 months when I bought it. And let's go short-term F6 and just see why I jumped into the time. The indicators were looking pretty good. More importantly, this was turning up. The yellow crossed over the gray. Stochastics look pretty good. It's not a big deal because I've got time on this once again. If I look at that option, I've got 29 days left, so I got plenty of time for it to play out. I bought Master yesterday, again late in the morning. I just figured it was a good time to buy because the stochastics did cross over. They were looking like, in my opinion, they were saying buy, buy, buy. You know, it seemed like a pretty good stock to buy. So I just jumped in. I took a chance. Let me just blow this chart up just a little bit. 1 week. Let's go to short term F6. Short term. Okay, so short term. Actually, they were trending down. I guess I just say I took a chance. Thankfully, I bought 2 lots. The stochastic, the RSI was coming down a little bit, but it was still ready to reverse as far as I'm concerned. If you look at like 3 month chart, it's just bottoming out. Lindsay and I looked at this, and we feel it's got a kind of a channel it's in right now. I feel pretty good with things in a channel. It was a downtrend, but I think if you look at the chart longer term, it had a lot of term for a lot of place for upturn. There's 2 years, 1 year. And so it looked like if you look left here, a lot of support resistance right here, a lot of support right here. I felt very confident about that, and again, it just screamed up. I basically doubled my money overnight, which is fantastic. So I'm pretty pleased with that one, making almost $1,000 overnight on that particular stock. And then DVAX, that right now when I purchased it was $9.62. It's now $9.78, so it's up marginally. TDOCK, it is currently I don't see it in my chart. TDOCK, let me look real quick. I'll type it into my Thinkorswim. TDOCK. Okay, that's TDOC. I put a K in. I shouldn't have done that. EDD, so that's my screw up. Let me pause this for a minute. Let's see if I can type it in here. My chart's locked up, and there's something in the background running I can't get at. I might have to reboot. Okay, we'll start back again. TDOC is up to $8.25 right now. I did buy Starbucks. That's not doing real good, but I've got a month to go on that one. But Starbucks is currently $83.22, up just a tiny bit. So down slightly from when I bought it. PT and Patterson, I purchased that at $5.55. I only got a little bit. PTE, I've got to type that one. I haven't gotten that on my chart either. PTE and Patterson right now is $24 and what is that? PTEN, I did it wrong. That's $5.52 right now, so down just pennies. And the last one for this day is going to be YEXT, and that I purchased at $8.80. And stock is currently selling at $8.92, so just up marginally. But that's, again, I purchased it. Most of these are options. Let me go portfolio, open portfolio, and let's go to one more here. September 12th. We'll go with the AI stock. I purchased that at $16.64. That's right now at $18.01. This is September 12th I purchased this. So now it's the 18th. Was it 18th today, I believe? Yeah, 18th, a Thursday. So it's up to $18, up 85 cents in a day, which is pretty incredible. CSX, purchased that again for, and what I do, because you can't type on these charts, I've got November 25th call, $35. So that's how I do my chart, so I understand what's going on. And once again, this was nearing the bottom. All your indicators were in the proper alignment. Somewhat flat. Long-term was going up. More important for short-term, the stochastics and the RSI were pointing up. If I hit F6, you'll see what the short-term is I looked at. And that's, you see, it's just crossing over right there. It's green, crunch down, opening back up. Let's look at the F. Sometimes this stuff works. 9 triple cross once, which isn't working, so I've got to go views, go triple cross. Okay, again, it's that they're pinching there. Your higher and lower lines are all starting to pinch pretty good. Your long-term T cross, your short-term has been going up. T medium cross and short-term are going up, so that looks pretty encouraging. Let's go to F5. See if that one works. That one works. Short term, it just looks like it's just, you know, when I bought the candle it was green, I believe, but not, maybe it was red. But again, you're going up, you're pinching a little bit here, but more important, your stochastics and your RSI are going up nicely. So I bought it at 31.77. It is currently 33.34, so that's pretty nice. And Honeywell, that's down 52 cents this morning. It was good before, but it's 211.60 something, so I got about a month on that. Again, it was going triple cross. Let me go on my board. This is some extra education for those interested. You're gleaning off my $75,000 worth of knowledge I paid for over the past years, but this is something very important I wasn't aware of before. The market was down on Palantir, but again, it looked like it could very well go up because Palantir was following NVIDIA. NVIDIA got their contracts canceled through China, and it collapsed. And because of that, Palantir followed the leader. The stock was down to $165, so I thought I'm going to take a chance and buy it because the chart didn't look so bad in Vantage Point. Well, as you see, it's up $13 from when I bought it overnight. That's $1,300 profit. But here's the problem. I did sell a covered call on Palantir when I bought it. That was one of my main intentions for buying it. I sold a covered call for $142. So that was a $1.70 covered call. Well, because I paid $1.65 for the stock, I didn't feel so bad selling the covered call for the price I did, because I thought, well, worst scenario, I'll make $1.42 in the covered call. I'll make another $430 on the stock. So that didn't sound bad. Well, when the market went crazy, I got a little bit depressed and greedy. I thought, why should I sell the stock? I could be called out any time, be forced to sell that stock for a measly $350 profit. So what I had done, I rolled the stock. This is amazing. I did that this morning because the stock was just going pretty crazy. So I was able to roll up to $172.50. So I'm getting $250 more now, and I'm rolling it out 1 week to September 26th. But I'm also making an extra $105, so I'm getting rewarded for making myself $250 more if the stock continues to go up. I also get a $105 credit. So suddenly, if the stock goes up, I make an extra $250, $355 extra for rolling it. As the stock continued to go up, I did not want to be called out for $172. So I decided to roll it once more today. Again, it's rolled out now to October 3rd, $175. Once again, I got rewarded for rolling it out. I'm going to make another $250 if I get called out. I'm also getting $62 for rolling it out, for making myself more money. That's the beauty of rolling a stock. It's just phenomenal, the extra money you can make. I hope you can really learn. This is really exciting stuff. As we speak, I've just got one more roll I try to do, and it was up to 30 cents, but I'm trying to roll out one more week to 180 or 177.50 call for 30 cents more. If this goes through, that would make me another $280. The problem right now, somebody could call me out right this minute on that stock. I'd have to sell for $175, either $1.75 or $175. I'd make still $1,000 on the trade, basically, plus these three credits, $142, $105, and $62 for a one-day trade. But I am preferring to make a little more money. I'm hoping that $30 call, that 30-cent call comes through. If this goes through at 30 cents, it's right now at $27.50. I will make another $250 plus $30 in the war, so another $280. So I'm hoping it goes up. It's staying between $25 and $27.50. We've got another hour left before the market closes. So if you like this, if it's helped you, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. God bless and have a good one.